May 1st, 2012. We were east of El Dorado, Kansas. The environment was just right to produce tornadoes.
I've had it in my truck for a while. It doesn't have anything as far as acres on it. It's not a dual band or anything like that.
It produced, and the chase was on.
No problem, dude. Yeah, I'll make sure you get on the list next time for those meetings. Okay, I'm over with 47.
In Butler County to the northeast of El Dorado. So that does confirm that the tornado is still on the ground northeast of El Dorado.
We had just missed it by a few minutes. It went through this area and tore things up and pulled some electrical lines down across the road.
Showing up now just to the north of Geneseo here. We haven't been able to confirm anything on the ground with this storm, but basically to the south of Ellsworth, this would be Highway 14 that goes south out of Ellsworth here to the north of Geneseo. We really have some very impressive signatures on radar showing us the rotation now that's to the north of town. And because it's dark, if there is a tornado on the ground, we just may not be getting
And we're going to move away from Ross Jansen right.
We headed back to Wichita, specifically the south side, because we knew that it had produced a tornado in that area of town. Once we got there, we did intercept the tornado. Shortly after that, it turned directions and started chasing us.
21 and that's 47th Street South in Clifton, where we have some massive damage in this area. I've seen some power lines down, a very large utility pole that is.
This is where we started running from the tornado. After a few minutes, we thought that we had enough distance between it and us. We thought wrong. As my then wife was the radar analyst since I was driving, she pointed out that this thing was right behind us again. You can hear me say,
Yeah, it's following us.
we ended up in a parking lot, only to figure out that this monster was less than a quarter of a mile away from us.
Block of South 215. I have virtually zero visibility driving range. Probably at least a steady 50 mile an hour.
Since at this point the tornado was moving parallel to our position, we decided to stay there for just a few minutes.
So, I will get it recorded. KD0, I have the deck control.
It was at this point that we decided that maybe we should just head home We had had enough of being chased. We were both scared, and we just wanted to get into the safety of our own home.
Relocated in my backyard.
Since the tornado was rain wrapped and it was dark, we really didn't get to see much except for what was on radar. And we decided that we would never put ourselves in that position again. If you've made it this far into the video, this is just simply a cautionary tale. To my friends that are thinking about joining the chase, I'm going to tell you right now, you better be very, very careful, because these things, they can turn on a dime, and sometimes you do not have the time to get away.
You gotta go wild. You gotta go wild. Forever could be something. I'm thinking of a space for possible nothings to liberate.